Hi, I'm Aislinn. I own Aislinn Kate Photography here in Pensacola, Florida. We're hoping to give you some insight to help you plan the best wedding possible in terms of photographs. So, family portraits. The majority of my clients are not excited about taking family portraits. In fact, to a T, they say, we want these to be fast, we want to knock them out, this isn't why we hired you to take our photos. I totally get that. I was the same way when I got married. But I do think that it's important to do family photos in a beautiful way because part of a wedding is everyone coming together. So even though we do try to get them done quickly and they're not the focus of the day, it's possible to do that in such a way that still does take beautiful artistic photographs. There's two main considerations when you're thinking about your family photos. First is how to schedule them with the timing. The second is where to take them. So we'll start by talking about the scheduling or the timing. Family photos take on average about 60 seconds per grouping that you want. So if there's, say, 30 different combinations of family, which is about average that you want, that's about 30 minutes of formal portraits that you need to schedule into your day. Now that's just an average. Some families are really fast and sometimes they can take longer, especially if you have to locate various family members when it's time for the photos. There's a few things you can do on the front end to help make this process go faster for your family and for your photographer. We like to sit down with our clients a few weeks before the wedding and make a list together of all those different groups. So on the wedding day, we know exactly what we need to get and we have a good order to do so. You can also help by letting those family members know that they're expected to be in this location at this time for photos. That way we don't have to spend any time tracking anyone down. If you are open to doing a first look, which we talked about in depth in a different episode, that can also really help open up the ability to do family portraits in a timely manner because we're able to do so before the ceremony. The second main consideration is where you take your family portraits. Traditionally, family portraits are taken right after the ceremony on the altar. If you get married in a place that has a lot of special meaning or that's particularly beautiful, by all means let your photographer know and take your family portraits there. However, if you don't have a really close personal connection to that space, I think any photographer would encourage you to consider letting your photographer have the freedom to suggest a location that's a little bit more photogenic. Often especially in a church, but often at an altar, there are objects that can't be moved that can make it very difficult to do groupings of people beyond 3 or 4 or 5. Outdoors can be much prettier, church gardens, patios, even hallways in hotels can be bright and beautiful. So consider giving your photographer the freedom to do that. It is, you have your phone, what time is it?
11:40.
Okay, it's 11:40?
Yeah.